Estate planning is where you create the documents you need so that when you are no longer around, your family has your instructions about what to do next. And one of the reasons it is so important is just that. You are providing a roadmap for your family about what to do next. And by having an estate plan and ensuring that you have reached out and you have done all that you can do to ensure your property is squared away, your estate plan is squared away, you are likely going to keep your family out of probate court, which is really both valuable from an emotional standpoint, but valuable fiscally as well. Probate court can be very costly, and an estate plan is the key to keeping you away from that. When we think about the key components of a estate plan, I think of things like, first, you want to know what are people going to do with your assets, like just, big picture assets. We're talking houses, maybe investment accounts. You also want to do some tax planning and make sure that you've looked at, where and how are those things going to be taxed upon your death. Different states are different property brings out different tax implications. And so making sure that you are having those conversations. And then there's also just some basic things like, what do you want done for your funeral? What do you want done with your body? I mean, it's no longer like we cremate and we bury. There's so many options nowadays that it's kind of surprising. But being able to talk through these things and really work out what matters to you so that you are coming into this process of aging and thinking about what this might look like from a place of dignity and security rather than a place of fear and unknown. Estate planning can protect your family's future in a variety of ways. One of them is through the tax planning that you might need to do when you're thinking about creating your estate plan, because there are many different ways that things can be taxed and where they are taxed, like whether or not there's a step-up basis or not. And these are all things, that you can talk to your attorney about. But also when it comes to protecting your family, you think of those scenarios where you might have 1 kid, 2 kids, 3, 4. They might not all see the same thing. They might not have all even heard you say the same thing. But if you have things that are clear in your estate plan, you're going to bring peace and you're going to take conflict away from your loved ones as they are taking the next steps because they have your clear directives in your estate plan. If you don't have an estate plan when you die, then your family is going to end up in probate court. And there's going to be, kind of like a little battle about what is happening with what, why, and how. And none of your directives have been made clear. And so, that is even a bigger picture of, let's pretend you might have a situation where you are getting sick. And maybe, you're not thinking about your dying necessarily, but you're in a stage where maybe you're hospitalized for a long time or something. Actually getting your estate plan in order at that point is positive, but also there's incapacitation protection documents that can help your family. Like if you have a power of attorney, a medical health care directive, things like that, so that people know what your wishes are. And if you pass without an estate plan, nobody knows. And everybody might have a different idea about what you actually wanted. If you have any questions about estate planning or what you can do with incapacitation protection documents, please reach out to Elise Buie Family Law Group so we can help walk you through this process and help you understand how this is kind of like your final way to show the love and responsibility that you've been showing your family your entire life.